morning. Nice to see you again. Hope you got through yesterday and you enjoyed your letter C. Today we've got some more stories, but before we start, we need to make sure we're comfortable. Have you had your water? We're supposed to drink lots of water each day. So I've had my sip. Are you sitting comfortably? Remember, have you said hello to your sit bones lately? Get them so you can feel that you're sitting on those bones at the bottom and your spine is nice and straight, just like a book. So today, you know this. Reading gives us superpowers. So today's letter of the day is letter D. So look out for some stories today that feature the letter D. Our first story, or actually, don't go past it. Our first breath, We've so far had our A, which was our alligator breath, our breath in, and our breath out, our butterfly, which was our arms up and our arms down. I liked yesterday's. It was our C, our cake breath, where we had to take a big breath in. Imagine the cake that we'd like for our next birthday. Perhaps your birthday's even today. Happy birthday if it is. And then you sighed out and blew out all those candles. I'd have to take a big breath out for my cake. Today's breath, letter D, is the dolphin breath. Dolphin breath. Imagine that you're a dolphin. Breathe in and lift your arms up high. Breathe out and imagine that you are diving in the ocean. Breathe in. Make that big pointy dolphin nose and sigh out as you dive down deep into the ocean. Well done. A dolphin breath. Don't put your finger in the jelly. Nelly. By Nick Sharatt and published by Scholastic Books. Thanks for letting me share it. Don't put your finger in the jelly, Nelly! Because you might upset the jellyphant. Please don't put your finger in the pie, guy! The orangutan won't like it. Don't put your finger in the cheese, Louise. You'll get caught by the alligator. Snap, snap, snap. Don't put your finger in the jam. Sam? Is that you, Sam Cottingham? Oh, don't do it. It's clawberry flavour. Don't put your finger in the pasta, Jocasta. You'll wake up with a spaghetti. Don't put your finger, please don't put your finger, Jake. Don't put your finger in the shake, Jake. Because there's a octopus about. And finally, Claire. Is that Mrs. P? Claire, don't put your finger in there. Claire! That is, unless you like donuts. Delicious. Hey, well done, guys. Nice work. Hey. A ram, Sam, Sam. A ram, Sam, Sam. Gooly, 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 ram, Sam, Sam. A ram, Sam, Sam. A ram, Sam, Sam. Gooly, 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 ram, Sam, Sam. A Raffy, a Raffy. Gooly, 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 ram, Sam, Sam. A Raffy, a Raffy. it with a high squeaky voice? Shall we give it a try? Ram, sam, sam, ram, sam, sam, goody, 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 ram, sam, sam, ram, sam, sam, ram, sam, sam, goody, 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 ram, sam, sam, Rafi, goody, 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 ram, sam, sam, Rafi, goody, 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 ram, sam, sam. What about a deep voice? Ram, sam, sam, ram, sam, sam, goody, 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 ram, sam, sam, ram, sam, sam, ram, sam, sam, goody, 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 ram, sam, sam, Rafi, goody, 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 ram, sam, sam, Rafi, goody, 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 ram, sam, sam. Whew, are you with me? You still are. I nearly lost it before. Shall we do it holding our nose? Or with poking our tongue out? Just don't spit on anyone nearby. Well done, team. Oh, hot. Thank goodness for our bodies. Body is B-O-D. We've got that D. Y. Well done. Our next story is about a dragon. And he gets a bit grumpy. It's called Again by Emily Gravett. And it's published by Twohootsbooks. Thanks for letting me share. Looks like it's bedtime for the dragon. It was nearly bedtime. Cedric the dragon's a bright angry red. He's never his whole life, not once, been to bed. At night time when everyone else is asleep, he noisily prowls through the tower. Then he leaps down to the bridge to be nasty and sly and torment the trolls, who by nature are actually shy. When that makes him hungry, he takes to the skies, grabbing princesses to turn into pies. Or occasionally crumbles, or sometimes just toast, if crumbles or pies would take too long to roast. At the end of each day, he shouts out this refrain, "Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow, I'll do this again." Again? Cedric the dragon's a bright, angry red. He's never, his whole life, not once, gone to bed. At night time when Cedric should be asleep, he noisily stomps through the tower, then he leaps down to the bridge to say a big sorry for teasing the trolls, who do tend to worry. When that makes him hungry, he takes out a pie, which he shares with the trolls. Then, heaving a sigh, he goes home to his tower and shouts out his refrain, "Tomorrow, tomorrow, I'll do it all over again." Again? I think his mum's getting tired. Cedric the dragon's a big sleepy head. He's decided it's time he was really in bed. He's made friends with the princess and wished her good night, the trolls are all happy and the moon is out bright. Now, I'm closing the book and saying quite plain, tomorrow, I'll read it again. Again! Cedric the dragon is no longer red, as Cedric the dragon's asleep in his bed. You don't want to make any dragons get angry. It's now a holy book. Nice work, team. Take a library breath in and a library breath out. Shh. A library breath in and a library breath out. Shh. And one more library breath in and a library breath out. Shh. Hey, that story before was about don't put your finger in the jelly. Have you tried this recently at home where we alternate between thumb and little finger? So we change thumb, little finger, 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 thumb, little finger. Nice work. Hey, for our last story today, had this a couple of weeks ago. Hope you enjoy it again. Dog breath. The horrible trouble with halitosis by Dave Pilkey. And again, produced by or published by Scholastic. Thanks for letting me share. There was once a dog named Haley, who lived with the Tosis family. Halitosis was a very good dog, but she had a big problem. Halitosis had horrible breath. When Halitosis opened her mouth, horrible things happened. When the children took Halitosis for a walk, everyone else walked on the other side of the street. It's a bit like here at the moment, isn't it? Even skunks avoided Halitosis. But the real trouble started one day when Grandma Tosis stopped by for a cup of tea and Haley jumped up to say hello. Poor Grandma. Mr. and Mrs. Tosis were not amused. Something has to be done about that smelly dog, they said. And the next day, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis decided to find a new home for Haley. The children knew that the only way they could save their dog was to get rid of her bad breath. So they took her to the top of a mountain. A top of a mountain with a breathtaking view. They hoped that that breathtaking view would take Haley's breath away. But it didn't. Next, the children took Halitosis to a very exciting movie. They hoped that all the excitement would leave her breathless. But it didn't. So finally, their last idea. Finally, the children took Halitosis to a carnival. They hoped that Haley would lose her breath on the speedy roller coaster. Do you think it's going to work? But the idea stunk too. The plans to change Haley's bad breath had failed. Now only a miracle could save Halitosis. Sadly, the three friends said goodnight, unaware that a miracle was just on the horizon. Because later that night, when everyone was sound asleep, two sneaky burglars crept into the Tosis house. The two burglars were tiptoeing through the dark, quiet rooms when suddenly they came across Halitosis. "Yikes," whispered one burglar. "It's a big, mean, scary dog." "Ah, don't be silly," whispered the other burglar. "It's only a cute little fuzzy puppy." The two burglars giggled at the sight of such a friendly little dog. "That dog couldn't hurt a fly," whispered one burglar. "Come here, Poochie, 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 Poo," whispered the other. So Halitosis came over and gave the burglars a nice big kiss. Now the next morning, the Tosis family awoke to find two burglars passed out cold on their living room floor. It was a miracle. The Tosis family got a big reward for turning in the crooks, and soon Halitosis was the most famous crime-fighting dog in the country. In the end, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis changed their minds about finding a new home for Haley. They decided to keep their wonderful watchdog after all. Because life without Halitosis just wouldn't make sense. The end. Hey, that's our 3 stories for today. Hope you enjoyed those. Some activities to try at home. We've got a crossword. In the doghouse. Give that a go. Take a copy of that. Or just see if you can guess the clues. We've got a dragon. Perfect pair. 2 of the vases in the shop are identical. Can you spot which ones are the same? So if I hold it back here, you might be able to take some time and see which ones are exactly the same with those dragons. We've also got, I know a lot of you have done these at school before, a diorama. Get yourself a shoebox and see if you can create a scene. Could be with animals, could be with dragons or dinosaur or dogs, all those D's. And finally, your origami challenge today is a dove. See if someone can help you create a dove. The trickiest bit, I'm warning you, is the beak. But see how you go. Hey, bye for today. Ka kite no. I'll see you again tomorrow. It'll be day number 5, A, B, C, D, E. So take care. Have a great day. Send me some comments if you want. I'm happy to respond to you. Want a big shout out to the Cottingham family, to Irene, to Tasia, to Joseph. There's quite a few people who have been in touch. Grace Thorne, really nice to hear from you. And just take care of yourselves. Stay well, stay warm, and keep moving. Ka kite.